So I missed last week. Why did I miss last week? Oh yeah, my girlfriend was up living with me from England, and where we were staying we had no internet. I thought I would have an internet connection place that I go to, but then that messed up, so I never had any access to internet, so I apologise for that. But I'm just gonna add in last week's topic a little bit into this week's video, so I hope you enjoy. Hi, so I missed last week. Why did I miss last week? Oh yeah, my girlfriend was up living with me from England, and where we were staying we had no internet. I thought I would have an internet connection place that I go to, but then that messed up, so I never had any access to internet, so I apologise for that. But I'm just gonna add in last week's topic a little bit into this week's video, so I hope you enjoy. So last week's topic was favourite movies, and pretty much all of my favourite movies, not all, but most of my favourite movies have already been said by people on the collab. But I'll just sort of run through them anyway with the ones that I can remember. I'm terrible for remembering things like these, but anyway, I wrote them a little bit because I know I'm going to forget them. Girl Interrupted, of course, it's amazing. Garden State, precious, I love it, I can't wait till it comes out on DVD. So gonna buy it. Little Miss Sunshine, Into the Wild, American Beauty, Sunshine Cleaning sort of, 13, Up, Boys Don't Cry, Juno, of course Juno, and Mean Girls, of course Mean Girls, Hard Candy, and that is the end of my list, although I have a lot more favourite movies that I can't think of at this present moment in time. So this week we are talking about, well, basically it's coming out stories basically. I have a lot of coming out stories because I don't really have one sort of main coming out stories. They just sort of came out to different people, different ways, different times, different things. I'll give you a sort of brief little tidbit on each of them. When I first realised I wasn't straight, I thought I was bi, as quite a few gay people do. They just think they're bi, or they come out as bi because it's easier at first. But I had a lot of queer friends, but this was they were sort of most of my friends were bi. They seem to be straight now, but yeah. But I generally did find out that I was attracted to girls, so I was okay, right, okay, well, I've got a boyfriend right now, I'm probably bi, so I was yeah, I'm bi, right, so I came out to all my friends. They were fine with it, because, they just didn't give a shit. Then, this was what, 2007? 2008? I think so. 2007, right, but in 2008, August 2008, I had already previously realised that I was gay, but I was just I was trying to tell myself that I was still sort of unsure that if I was gay or not, but I was pretty sure I was gay. But I told my mum that I was bi. Well, I made her guess. I was crying, she was going through things. Are you pregnant? Have you hurt someone? What's happened? And then eventually she was are you gay? I was I'm bi. So yeah, but she was fine with it. She was a bit disappointed, not disappointed, but she didn't want me to have a hard life and stuff, but she was pretty cool with it. Then a bit later on, YouTube, someone from school found my YouTube. I mean, a few people knew, but they were close friends, stuff. They didn't really give a shit. Then someone found out, and Gossip Queen told the whole school. So, oh hi Facebook. So yeah, my whole school knew about that. Then one of these boys from school, whose mother works with my mum. Well, basically, he showed his mum my YouTube, and then his mum went and told my mum about it, so I was oh, score. So then, yeah, she told my mum, and my mum found out I was gay, and she asked me, I was yeah, I am. And she was just how do you know if you haven't been with a guy or a girl? And then, yeah, she asked me if I had sex with a guy. I was no. She's how do you know for sure? Mum, you ever had sex with a woman? No, no, why? How do you know you don't like women? That shut her up. But yeah, I didn't want to come in with my dad because he sort of suspected that I wasn't straight for a while for various reasons, and I knew he wouldn't take it as well as my mom. She took it kind of well. She didn't threatened to chuck me out, and she's like, oh, so I love you, but she's kind of like, so yeah, I was like sort of dreading telling my dad. And he had big suspicions, but he found out I was gay someday. I don't know how he found out, but he came in from the pub at night, and then he was saying that I was gay, and I put it all over the internet. I didn't ask him what, because I thought it would be my YouTube, and I was like, if it's not my YouTube, I don't want to start like, oh yes, so you found my YouTube then. He's like, YouTube what? But yeah. So yeah. He asked me, I was like, no, I'm not. And he was really drunk, so I got him to go away. Then like I wrote him a letter, which is on my personal channel. It's like my coming out story letter to my dad or something. I wrote my really long letter explaining stuff from like when I was a kid, and yes, I'm gay, but I'm happy, and all this sort of stuff. Then I gave that to him, and then I went and stayed at my mum's for like a month or something. So he didn't take it as well as my mum. I mean, he still loves me and stuff. Like, we're fine now, but he doesn't I mean, he really doesn't like it, but you know, he's growing to accept it more. And I told my best friend that I was gay and not bi in like April 2009. I was like, yeah, you know, I think I'm like full on gay, like not just bi. And she's like, oh, that's really cool. So I was quite lucky. I had like cool friends and stuff. My parents were alright about it. But yeah, I think that's about it really. I'm going to go make noodles now, which are there, super noodles, classy. And anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll see you guys next Friday.